tie making kind fee take Clolea Badwam Peswaso Osu 55 junction a horn and a bedroom no if he a day a small bedroom Cassiano and I'm good so making kind a day amount. And Mabunu and Kabum Kwa Wamodon, New Patriotic Party and Asen Pipi Amanyukono, one word Jumedia be a Wumuaya waye, Nadia Tosso and Son Wamwaye, Najumediana say and a Henry Nanabuache, our year Domano Boboa for Dema and Pipi Amanyukono, Eka Wajumediano Assasem, as somewhat Kanema Penny John Dramani Mahama Kokayano, and yet if he says Sabio Yang Kekan Sembisa, and fan pray Amanyosum to me.
John Dramani Mahama, a beboni triso, San says, I wish him command and saying, what didn't number from memoir, any A9. Na Sabia Yado, Sabia Pronto airtime so. Say, Uti me a far in the Pecuo Ghana for Yenano, and ne Yaya Bako. Now Uti me Cassa a chim Sakawa boys. And Nessa Nanado Danko Kufa, His Excellency. And the can't be sa and can yanum ometico apai. And yama we say, and a bema elections no ube winnie, Ghana mebunu ye pekasapa. Ebium nan also cried ya some kind say, Sawosha a body and she say moi. Omoa omufie we echeno omuteu ejan omufie ewe nimu. Enuntino na enyini etino Bibiania or no betting your frame, a jaunty and trouble my sons on I brandy. Can you imagine this? I think, sir, any airtime. Yababo or Mampeni Dada, John Dramani Mahama, a beboni.
Yet I saw NPP4 and said, Munayan Kobuno East Mantam no emo. Training the man and Piamano. The said there at Ghana for you name the one more don MPP Amanyokono our was some mantam nimuse was rankabum if it's a cabritia where be na batuo edru so a my morning in abatuono dear NPP Amanyokono here and so benya and kabum send a bear on wachino and kunidie beye or soko kroko new party Amanyokone dia.
Put it in Kabamu. I'm winning city weno masramo 2020 mofasa akriano ni kabomu enko. Let us be focused, let us be united, let us be committed in the cause, in the delivering of this constituency to His Excellency the President, and we cannot afford to lose this election 2020.
Afe yanko atoye mantam no emuna emanfo a womotete enkura wo frɛ honom se Gambia nkwanta empehi kokote dumasua bonsua ene wawase a ne nyina ewo Ofen South mantam no emu ena womo eka kyerɛ aban we se na anu yi a womo ka se womo de tracker bia ba na dwumade ahodo eye mpontudwuma womo aye ewo meya fana no womo ti won kromu no din se womo aye womo akwan ene won kanea de ama won naso entesa wo ho enti se wakobo won din de ji anuonyam de a ene ene enum ya womo aye won akwan no ene won kanea no so ho nsam emfama won
se ha kanea ni ha de se bosom bia na ye kanea dipa yare wo ha na dwoa bobo ya wo kurum ha ne ya wodi yakọ ne yakọ akọ ya ho ya de kanea bia ni ha de si wa asai kanea bia ni kurum ha
sola na wo mo de baaye ba che sola ne se sia so adumba ye afim ye nuni nti se sia ne ya esum ne ya da nti mama na de baaye ko se enum na ansia ni acho aha no ya ha obi kan ye ho se ye kwan ya da ho ne so asa aha ye du se ye be ye agima ye be ko dwa akoto kwan kura nsuo to a ye nkọ
ba ye femi runi na Endigine ba ese oba ono baba ye kanea na amai ifiri ho na amba bibia amba we batina so de ya hunu hoye
afei oheni a owo nsayem ni din na nakwame na adade a wotoso mienu na wabo aban yabaso na ochese wabo aban yabaso a na esese wabo mampani adada kwakufu ado enso abaso fisa wono na wodi aban yanim na hyehyeye wakwakofa ba wo frɛ no se ejapa royalty deal na de beboa pa ne tituru wo mo ewo enkura hodo a wotu fam gudie ewom se ne ebe ya fam gudie no wotuo na ese wo nkuro no na afei nso wonya mfasode afrim de asiesie wo nkuro
sɛ yɛto nsa frɛ mu a moaba yɛasɛm nyinaa ɛyɛ tiatia sɛ yɛnyina yɛwɔ ɔman mu na yɛte sɛ aban ahyɛ mmara ɛfa no yɛne agudi a yɛtu no wɔ yɛn asase mu ɔmode kɔ mɛhyɛdwam ɛma ɔmogye tu mu sɛ yɛne agudi a yɛtu no wɔ yɛn asase no mu no afei ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔmohwɛ sɛ agudie no yɛbɛyɛ mpuntudwuma ɛwɔ baabi a wɔtu agudie no sɛ ɔmotu no din Ejapa royalties nti Ejapa royalties no awɔbɔ adi na sɛ ɔde mpuntuo bɛbrɛ baabi a yɛtu agudie ɛwɔ hɔ yɛbɔ aban n'aba so wɔ dwumadi a ɔde saa Ejapa ɔde aba abɛboa wasaman ɛne Ghana man nyinara baabi bia yɛtu agudie yɛbɔ aban n'aba so sɛ afi wei deɛ yɛnim sɛ Ejapa na waba no ɔbɛma mbranteɛ mabu nade a mo si so nyinaa bɛhu dwumadi a yɛde yɛ sika ɔyɛ agudi
afei yensanko bunu East mantam no emu na mampani adoda kwakufu ado aprobo a wode kopie mu wo sa mantam nim no adwuma bia wo ye wo ho ne se amanhene ahodo be se ensia na wo hwe ye ma wo so ye a wode wo asi ade so na mampani kasa ye mu no wode bi ya futu sam de ma sa amanhene ensia se wo sre won se sie ye a waba benya dibra bi a etesa no won hwe se ahensam bi no mu aya na emwa ma o man kanko entumi wie peye no won behwe ede yie ato
bane of our nation's socio-economic development has unfortunately been chieftaincy disputes. They have resulted sometimes in full-blown conflicts, threats to our nation's peace and stability, destruction of properties, loss of lives, closure of educational and health facilities, and separation of families. In helping to stem the effects of this, government, through the Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, has arranged to provide the funds that will increase the number of sittings of judicial committees of regional houses to hasten the adjudication of pending issues in order to bring closure to many outstanding disputes.
Ebusia bedwam kase no aha na mede esie na meka wo sebe bia medina ne mede kase ne somo wa fiefie mu nwumam ka mu ba bibia wo no eye clote kole abato empesoa eso na ba bi pote de dwumade no efi bro eye 55 junction a eno ewo osu na sede Adom TV edi ka bo wa mane dada se ye wo 4 super fridays bi e de somo no de edi kan eye clote kole abato empesoa so ene ya hyase e de somo ye bedu won so empesoa so fi se santamantam ko ena ye watoye mantam so eko enti edu so a se de ne edu osufo so no sa na won so ye bedu mantam na meka wo se ne bedwam dwumade no Senator Rollins so ne onyafo a wono no ye mrahye bedwani wo sa bato mpeso aso yi wo beba ahanom sei ena afa ahemfo enso ebeba ahanom sei na ene esanse ye won cryfo asase so na ye ka osu a eno ankasa ene enkranti enkrafo dwumade ahodo a ebia wonim ana watepen no ye de ne nyina bi ebema wo bedwam dwumade no eso esanse ye bedwam dwumade enti afia mankwa tamakro oman hene kwabena sante sister Sandy be a guy Professor Walanyo Wallace ampedu Priscilla ene aboafo no nyina camerafo ene sound ye nyina na ye hyiam wa ha ena ye de bedwam dwumade no efi kole clote abato empeso asom ede ebro osu 55 junction eho ene ye de osum no nyina ede bro so ana Adom TV bedwam dwumade kase no esi mede de ma metra diamond abusia me ma munyina ache edase
major bane of our nation's social
tunitane to yehunfo say me by me say me dia ba na ma obi afan dia agro because so ko for yare no kofi a e bia abrewa bi ofi a na akoya
na obi o yare bi na de akoye no
sanity
ba we cases wa ha say no ete say
e wo form de woman ni say ahano ye wo regional hospital any
rate hospital, yes.
Na cases ni bebre nipa ni
so where isolation center.
Yes. Afa su no obia municipality no omo hospitals. Na ebi mo feel say regional hospital no meba enti na omo ba ho. The wo kan say no time no covid no mu ye bimpa no kole clote ha no ye be 2 weeks see isolation center wo Adabraka Polyclinic 20 bed for the place. I mean say 10 maybe if you can any 10 for female. Enti no enusu kosu ye wo ho. Enti enusu boa. Enti ye figure ni de good. Na me mpa chance ebi musu frada assembly.
Eba. Yeah, enti say wo soro anya se bi ahanko a ene ya record sa.
Ye level sa from Usuno is still at a very good.
Honorable your time na aso me na odi enkomo twetwa me de pa but ade ba ku be na wugitum se da bia no omanfo wo clote call municipal de be kai wo.
Yo and you know because on say assembly juma no different. So we were bia atibubu side bia kwan ni baby a utumi kofa bulldozer no wa clear obi ehu say ya yi kwan aha so de entisa ye pe baby kra ye besi municipal office aye de amai na nyame adom yanya baby a ye esibi say so ye besi municipal hospital wo su haya nyama no doors say no isolation center no ye ade ba ko aye ya ye me gidi say sa nyama we nya ye be see fish market wo enim he ya nansan so
ono we time na so
clote no ya team twice since me be municipal chief executive na say team so a ye njai wura no ye the trucks be fako and there is ongoing say na me no say your crazy hobby bia excuse me to say na ka be kwan say ya we
ba ha no tie
Roma ya clean obi who say Roma ya clean because president I promise you say you say sa adwumade no so ekoso ya profile say be ya every na ochina da chi bia ekono ye nyama ye wa ha no be ya easy eno no enya ade a utina ho a na we hu no easily but dwuma ne de ye koso ye na ye no pa
nyamisha papa MC ya owo clote call ora ni ajei tawia ena ye ne no edi enkomo ewo ahase ye yemfa sidama Franco Trading Enterprise Funds papa warmo ahimfie na da Roman ye dia bedru mu ewo clote call ena DBS Industries eno ene chance a wo hia edan no ne moso no eno na wo hia Sabrede efisemo nkomodie ye ne MC ya owo ha edi ye na ha na brema kwan na medie sie medie fia amankwa tamaklo mekwe de ma metra diamond eto aso
owo clote kole abaton pesa so me bran pa cho ma che
no
na adwumam te sei ma ate se wo je sisters ne pa ne ade pa me ekoso pa
nkakra
ye da nyame ase na empeso isu de no wani je ho a che se de mpunti obama ho so ade pam ne ekoso
oh the manage ho ne se African wear na man for start shepa nti omu de adwuma no eba me pam African wear
okay na munsio mu nkanea mofra be ko school edwom ni ade ete sei
ni nyina bako kanea nso de esisu pa nsuo nso eba
okay
bibia yo okay
yo yeda se pa ebusi ayeguso anena mu ye ne omanfo edi nkomo ewo clote kole abato empeso aso na yenko yenim na ye ne ye nua be men so eni enkomo. Hello Mpacho, good morning. Okay, enti osia chire ba ku so na wape ba bia fai yeguso ye ne mu mama Mpacho morning mama me so ne eni nkomo kakra ye fi Adom TV ne ye bebisa se clote kole abato empeso aso se mo ye okay ana mo nye okay
oh yeah okay
then na mo ye okay
twi ha ye
ebi no mo samo gata no esusa ensio famo emu aye fin ne de ben
gata nde se ache enye sese na ye ya ache bra ebu ye nyina gata seneti nti yentumi ka hwe mfa
yo mama Mpacho e da se enti yenko ye mami so ho na ye ne no eni enkomo na ye misa mama se mama mpotem ha et say mama mpacho good morning.
Good morning.
Pacha pomo na fo ni nyina ho ye
Mu ye.
Ye da nyame ase.
Nyame ase.
Yo.
Na ade ba ko a kam eda makuma so se minka se. Yen di mraso. Badwam kasa aka kire yen se sa kwala kitiwa kura na ya manu so se oyo pahin a. Yen fo obuo mmanu. Nye se akwala enti wo baka se akwala mejini panyin enti memfa obuo manu. Yen fo obuo ma panyin na ne abasofo ni nyina na yen bre ye ho ase. Wo bre wo ho ase anyame be ma wo so. Nyame ne be ya bibia ti se COVID-19 yi bai. Yes, yan shamas sebi na mama ya mistake my immediate. Yeah, bu omran so ma panyinfo no. Onu na me pese me fanhye ye nyina.
Ebusiafo ye ne maame komotuchi e na ye di gina so na ya cho se ye ba clote clole abaton peso aso no ye ne omanfo bi atwetwe nkomo abisa won se peso ayi so idie na ohia wa akoma to won yem anase bibi etete won Ghana for clote clole abaton peso aso for e na akasa no. Oh mama wakasa mama kuma.
I was so I grow demu Jay ha say the Drew so on dear Gamashi on the display for the try we almost on front of acrobatics I am fire what if you are on some mommy style be so who say just ni wom na say gamashi I want to know I'm display coach I'm run na emu abu Dr. Pania as I say okono eti here hey Dr. Berhau I don't know Dr. Krabentuo Yo, Doctor, where the Fanico D3, mommy. Aha. Doctor Eberheno Amaye. Chobe. So Panya about the muscles are we when I say thank you. Hey yo, that's it. Hey, that's it. Yo. And Pania Bako, why you? I don't know, soy, and a Pania Bako, about one way. I know Pania Bako, you know, Pania Bako display. I hope I know. Jeleboko, hey, soy, Yadase. Yagusua is young cry for Amamra Ane Amania. Have you bet Shamo Sania or Mokaka fruits be our air and cry custom make us an Medino from a chair, many gamashi and then Jebel Croy. And son and Obi Pomochak when number mammy. And Pacha Obi pay a chakwan or bet to my friend 0272 826511. 0272 826511. And yet, I must be brain to say, and I can't fruit in case all bedroom crime now, baby, be at Shannon so say, and I obecano, and no, and I iguano. Eight me catch out Medina and a chair, aha, and yet, dear Hosta Page Medino, a besime sorry so dear Nania, or my hene. Kwabena Sante, Watana say, Wakashia wante, Chroma Mantem has say no, and somewhere there were come so a how piano, and nay, young open Cassia pie, and no better chain como, and to say, Obey and so no Abba say, no Becca will hear sem, me jemu, and Yama, my hene Kwabena Sante.
Well, yes, sir, we are wrapping up in the next 45 minutes. You catch us 4 Super Fridays, they did kind of yeah, they bro walk clotte colleen person so and I'm sure Sister Sandy be a guy and I feel yeah me and Casamini man a fiaman quatamaklo and a diamond chair I wanted to meet in Como kama abro about this constituency and their challenges but baby you do you be a say ya can defo no modern bossa to sing and I say akonenim baby you do you be a yebusa say the interest say twaso and I say the interest say same. Baby, I do know ye chiremedienti a osusu se baby a adu mensanjibre na menkoto santene na menfanto aba emma wo ana o party and when we talk about political parties say the major ones no New Patriotic Party and then the National Democratic Congress ma menka constituency abakosem kakra enchro I think so with the exception of 2016 presidential Echo Emma and another Danko Ekufuadon. Let me walk you through the parliamentary candidates, Omabe MPs, in this constituency and on the tickets of various political parties. 1992, na Nathan Tete Mensah Eagle. 19. Okay, fine. Yeah, EW Watson, correct. 1996, and so David Lamte, is that correct? 2000, Ni Edu Dakumante, New Patriotic Party. 2008, Niyama Shite, National Democratic Congress. And then 2016, we are privileged. Sir Yenya, the incumbent MP, one of the few young politicians, Oyo Oba, you can look up to and say, sir, Esefata, sir, a man swaba, your body politics in him. Or you're one of the few women in our body politics in Swa. When we talk about decency in our democracy, and also I exhibited those qualities. Into a chair, say, a ma, and so here, say, one 80 million a man yourself, now 180 call and kind. So this morning, yeah, MP, our war, a young person with Clote Kole, Dr. Zenato Ajiman Rollins. Doc, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, Edu Sabre, we are, say, in say political parties in our Kusia kind. Now, ono eyi wonu insi anem for ono subejina a party no anemu. In the case of the New Patriotic Party, a lawyer plus an accountant. Ono susu se ebra su se ni niaba Zenato Waibi. Nemu susu obetimi dia ko America o kwanson koso. Edi nyoma na waye no watoa so e wo hare so. Enti ono suna de se de nyina ne se wona wo Clote Kole Mpesa so enda Dr. Zenato asi. Na omoma no that akwanya no na onfa mesum Clote Kole Mpesa so. A lawyer, an accountant. Now, minimum crime, but Mira, I tell you, Shia Sunny. Here are Prince. Also, acquire that's for your time. Well, it's expected. Now, my main test reports are crying there. Ezu. Eyezu, Eyezuza, Eyezu, Eyezazu. I see. Emefa. Hey, Yehumani. Eshi. Oh, Motombwase, Mame Kasami, Crancy. She okay, after the Munya Botena, Yemre Jumaso. It's expected, and the opinion and say political parties tuning in ano Oshe said they want to see a demonstration on the payer. A constituency or Mujidi say yeah share ideas. Near to choose out of an idea, no, is to say in Yama that particular constituency. Doc, I mean, say, I was over front to come. It's one of friends, eh?
Oh, it's a Friday. Now, Friday, a traditional way, into me from a dear.
Okay.
Into my way, and to my dema, it was here for one more nana, a free move.
Okay.
I asante hima.
Okay.
Okay.
So you look like a queen or a princess.
You mustn't deny your heritage.
Good. But first question, who should say, as I say, consider again for this constituency and why?
Nyababa say, ejumana meyeno. Meyema menkrofon kwa, meyema menhonkwa. Na social constituency we are to say I have say no. And ya dear Nema so pesa we map you can't promises keke. We are be yamao. So we share our coin we are if your friend Salem Avenue now could Drew Mandela.
Yeah.
For example, no. And no car roads are roads and ministry roads and highways ministry your Clote Kole. na saa roads yi wei ne abebrese awla papa so hwa ani jage Harry Sawyer Street ena Kuku Hill wo Apple Spot in Chenho so call Asylum Dana or Danta Road Esifo ene Akoshine Paradise no saa kwan we ninra ye me ha Minister of Roads and Highways every 2017 Amira Parliament say Kolote Kole no cross say ye urban constituency ye war right in the middle of Accra nanso ye war kwan bi traffic fast no edoso inti I was say yes kwan every 2017 ma na drains questions on the floor of Parliament matro letters no ye da nyamia da romano afi ya started sa kwan we ye tender no advertise a newspapers more about 5 months ago. Yeah, the contract number, yeah, sign a contract in right? Urban roads, no, sa kwan ni no. Yeah, answer na be no. Many engineers na free urban roads no. Na ye call around na ye church a kwan na assay say ni na. Enti so sha wo hu niam bi wo ho a enya memedwuma potin. Nanso niam a family constituency hu de. Mintimi ka say enya medwuma ntimi nya ho hwe. Okay. Na ene krapo edwuma me koye ne say enkola na wo mo tro wo mo BC ni no. For the last 5 years, no men me total math set mom into me free high one America. Woman in every year at least 800. And I dem mom said ya be ya sabio se won free a fear ebia wawofo e wosika won timi to be ma no. It doesn't mean say exams now betron no na che say wo de na enye ye ma because the Osha Ghana constitution no yanka say sika fon kwan na wo so munya akwan editro exams. Inti is to just make sure says a gap na a war between woman sika na if you are woman sika no we must close it in all ways na so sha clote koliswa youth na wahano woman doso na unemployment no very high so sha corporate institutions pia wahano one of main problems na yehu wahane say emrantia ne mama wano ye skilled labor sometimes yenya into one of the things I've invested so much in the last 4 years any education sika ye dia mass sponsorship every a lower KG level Ekoju University over 300,000
dance yen wo
pacho
dance yen wo say mo a wodi aboa sa de share bisima konkan
pacho it just said letters nini na ya no wonim ansa na yete yen free AMA no na ya kan AMA ho inti social letters ni fee AMA because the common fund no ba yen fan share MP nsem ye de share assembly said the be ya say obi trust or hwehwe mo a na MP no so de ne letter na ka ho na ye de akọ assembly na it goes through the process ansa na ya tro check no ana ye disikana manipa krono inti sometimes a man for nya edwen say bia ikano ye de ma MP no ye fa ma o
emedu ho
dabi
ukọ assembly
just wo tro proper way because need na ka transparency ni good governance no ho said the bear obi antimi ka say ye disikana ko share MP nsem na we disikano inti ye wo kwan a ye fa so edinya sa sikano and you have to prove say when na here we na chesa was what your letter na they check no ba ni pakrona ni ohia sikano na ye disikana money inti ye wa dance ni na ye krata
me that's for that but even in opposition
yes
you've demonstrated say obetimi alobi kase na wotimi de sachae aba 2 areas no kan wasem education and then construction of road baby one kasa onyamede adumu nimde eba apomuden ho nsema this constituency again what me use lobbying skills no eba apomuden ho nsema because me call up and down our constituency me say there are certain suban bia ye da na di o constituency a echira asem no eba ba ye yade eba ba ye ohaw kakra meaning what form of education and as what form of practice what demonstrate your constituency I reflect it even if sa nyoma esisia because we nim dia na otimi lobby no waboa me bia ba na aguso
P kan ho am say madam nyamia say me who say MC no te ha na members of assembly no ebinom e wo ha every time ye TM free AMA no I've been working closely with the assembly because me ex-official member of assembly no. Well, inti nema to say health screening for example. Binum over 3,000 beneficiaries. Health screening. I have health screening. I'm for about twice. they call various other areas of the constituency. Said the Bayer, when will be a bit more, a nipacono blood pressure problem. Now, Sikana or the better drone. A hard dream into version on himself or Yario. Now, so a drone now on to me, Tony, natural say Yariano, a year west. Into I know, yeah, me personal, a year, me de bois, archers, and many a doctors' name, pharmacists, name a nurses, Yenny Shana, surgery, I said, and yen free, your microphone now, in no crap, we had the Bama, Nini, now you're free. Now, and no can education awareness, now, yeah, a constituency, now, yeah, one area, yeah, call round. Said the Bayer be a one woman is can over to me. I said, you know, so me can't a BB to say NHIS registration. My year over 10,000.
NHIS.
Pacho.
NHIS.
Yes.
For this constituency.
This constituency. A year ago, be what hey I we shoe no. And I your day second half no echo adabraka. Well, never pia no the boy and because ye nim how. Inti enya kasa pi na yede ye adwuma sebi na bibi to say I say make us MC na ote hanene assembly members no say wo mo crap betimi ye dance say just recently crap earlier this year no me assembly members na work constituency ni na 11 electoral areas no wo mo nyina enya cleaning tools wheelbarrows ni rakes ni shovels ni na enka ya de amenkwa me yes me ye party politics nkwa anka Memfama woman if we say assembly no yenim say different parties na co assembly. But meaning say a sanitation sanitation it comes under the municipality. Exactly. And medjuma. Exactly. But once I identify 100 year, once I'm able to do something, I always help with that. Now recently, so a week ago, made the street lights and my assembly members know. Said the Bayer, be able to improve security. Every 2016, I've been installing street lights all over the place. And also on Kamejuma. Okay. Now, it's important, say, when you have the chance to do something for your constituency, and you're with Jumao, once you are not breaking the law, no dear, there's a path for you to go ahead and support your constituency. So the type of Jumao, and say you are not looking at whether your party is in power or not in power, whether or your NDC or your NDC, would you answer service to the people? That is it. Because as a member of parliament, your mandate is not go and serve only a particular group of people. Okay, maybe I should be made. Dr. Zena Tojiman Wallens, what is it? Shia Sani. Hey, another mabon. What bomba? Shia Sani. Akwaba. Well, Bautie Oempia. Utieno. Excellent delivery. Nioma Wakasa, even in the position, lobbying to ensure, say, acquiring major ones, they want the constituency, or Dimujuma, about a year and a poem, Dimun, Sama, own him, Diana, were demonstrated to Tuanamombi over 200 and still counting. MP's Common Fund, or the Sikana Shishan Kwada, Nioma Bibri. In the midst of all this positive Nioma Oye, what do you think is still left in Tia? Now probably better than the Oye. Niama Bibre. Say you wrote that some of the can ye. No trace Nanado your president papa. So what you say? If you say lobbying there, MP Juma, I also hear. But say a Amawa, a president, the minister, and he say, we are MP, no alcohol lobby. Not say president, one can say, Sebio, MP. But a nun says, yeah, roads now, a bit boy behind. What shall am I? And he said, as a man, okay. I will say a decree, Niman and Adu, the minister. But I disagree. No. I disagree. There are a lot of MPs or more opposition now. Probably almost all lobby 20 times much more than he has done. But does it mean that the president is also not listening to the other side? No, but the point is that our opposition, she's been able to just move the way through
to get the attention of the president, the road minister, to ensure that the constituency be Juma. Is it enough skill for us to see the good in her? Which means that now buying the wash there, even this space, no, could more than 10 times this space. Isn't it so?
Oh, I'm seeing. Sesane tie dia MPs bebre wo a mo lobby aye nyema.
But our lobby even in opposition.
Onu na nya aye. Ya nya akoka ya asem. Onu no ye MP. Time o throw ni letter o see 2017. O throw letter 2017 na 2020 election year na president abeya ma. Officer ope wa sempa. Ya nya declare say this is the year of the roads. Now, resurfacing of the roads, and it's a person who claim credit, and at the same time, the under fits you, you want to bite it. It doesn't make sense.
I don't think we have to battle on this matter. What you have to do, I beg you please, in this under more buying. It's some way listening government, you know. She's been able to lobby more by attention to do the construction. It's just simple.
Thank you.
It's
so,
simple.
And then the question is, so who should take the credit?
No, but a crime be anywhere MP didn't all over in this country.
Thank you. But MP need to say no roads.
No, but the MP I want to establish one fact. The fact is that under your watch, there are roads that are being done. In fact, we declare we intend before roads here. This is the year of roads.
Correct.
In this year being year of roads, there are so many areas you hear roads, but in because in her case, or your opposition member of parliament, what Timia Dom and Yadom Mampenyanim, our road minister name, I acquire one of the constituency Ebinomo. Is it not enough demonstration to say, sir, he played a major role? Correct. And what's wrong with that? In collaboration with Abaya also. What's the difficulty?
MCU, MCU, municipal assembly is less than 2 years ago. And the MCU, I'll bet me a no. Am I? And ya or no lobby no. And ya no lobby no. Nama a resurfacing.
Okay.
Savio Danta Rose there. The idea here was salon down. Contract and never site. Or frame a day before our over site. When I'm in contract and call site. When I'm starting a bonfire, I started say a scraping road. In fact, boys are on by resurfacing. You catch a contract and say, also a form of potential salon down.
Absolutely no doubt about that, because once you have power, there are certain things you will do. Say, see, is he a fair MP for this constituency? Why you are hoping to become an MP? You are not there. So clearly, she is the one who will be called. Simple as that. There's a new direction now. Right. I'm saying that Yansha lapses are, or no, the old chassis on him in the church. Yansha lapses are what to ho. Yansha reason why. Yewura Prince, Ususu said, this is the time to change the dynamics and give me, Prince, the opportunity to go faster than Dr. Zanato is going. Why?
Thank you. I'm saying Osuanu and our Clote Coleano. It's made up of 4 main areas. Osu are the traditional seat of the constituency. Because constituency no move friend Osu Clote. Any Asalom down. Then Adabraka and Tudu. 4 main areas split into 11 electoral areas. The woman say, a very cosmopolitan. Usha area now, what do you say, or how bien here in terms of infrastructure. But Obrewa Hapa, Nipana woman, in spite of the fact, say, all the major banks were headquarters were all the ministries were all the embassies were Parliamentary House were Independence Square, Stadium. So you get the impression, say, Bibia atoye waha. But yes, Saniko Asias is here behind the castle. Adia Obehu or no Yambeshu. So I here, MP not here your name. All Bafofrono, or no got tea clotinum. Yeah, the papa, oh yeah. Orbano, 4 years ago, or got tea clotinum. Bangra no you go on. A go was about 1 month ago near Cossisan.
What do you expect here, son Gonye?
I said, you haul it away. Also, obey you. But what is a mountain? And in America, by 1 month ago, less than roughly 6 weeks ago, and over 200 tons of garbage, and a cuckoo free. Near Janet, your bedding one dance. Bridge now got a bin suda, any a clote lagoon, Koshemo baby. Sa bridge near book, and garbage na bending na echo drew a punano, na hippie. Still I a municipal said, yeah, so bears a Jumano. And you go so say, ya lobby GMPC Foundation on Bayamayan before the election. And see, men mean and Yaminam here MP, but Juma do a door super. Same Quadraco exams. Let's say also Presby Girls Basic School. I have adopted it personally for the past 5 years. You're sure. Who could stress our school now because it's a private school? But any private school, a public school. Yeah, painting school now. That's a woman now. The beer will be out for show up to know say yes. Say never say public school here. Because me know me a product of the public school system. We call boys school, we call silence and public schools. Now, SARS time you go school. The way I was sitting and yes, I hotel. And you must school them or your fair. You motivated teachers, no. And then 1 week, you come on with 300 math sets.
Well, we are talking about sustainability. We are talking about the responsibilities of an MP. The danger here is that Ebia Onyamia Domoma Ubi, into you are capable of doing. But don't create the impression that it is the responsibility of an MP. Because because you're looking for power, you have good money, you can do certain things to a certain point. You cannot go beyond a certain point. The basic is that you are seeking an officer who has limitations. Into one first your man about trim. Now for now, you have money to do A, B, C, D. Your philanthropic job will end somewhere, and the responsibility of the state and the lobbying skills of you as an MP, if the need arises of an MP, will come to bear. But for now, that specific office now, there is a clear spelled out power. If you blame an MP incumbent, Madi anima koyi ebola eguha. Madi anima koyi bola eguha. Mansha mi ansisa. Enti no MP no anya de. School we ma adopt it. Me kra ma penti ho. Ma ye mathematical set ya me dia komo omo. Sa necessary school ye visa me a product of a public school. All these things is because you have a certain focus. You have a certain financial might. But that office now, it will cut you off certain things. When you sit there, you begin to see the clear difference between who a philanthropist is and who a member of parliament is, especially when your party is in opposition. I'm not suggesting that the MPP is going to be in opposition, but you have to be careful. You are capable of becoming the next member of parliament, but whatever you say here, you'll be held accountable to whatever you're saying. So to us,
now the way I was in Casalo, as I was Kappa, Minister, MP no was. Don't forget, ni Papa was president for 19 years. And he said, I can't Kasama.
Oh, be yes. Okay.
And yes,
the passion to work.
Exactly. And yes,
it's even with the few, you can.
With the little, you do more. The work of lobbying and no dear is critical to the MP's job. Because you and your MP, you must say, Obeba be school dying, and also Obeta road, and also Obe. But you advocate, you push, you go and lobby. Now say, Omo Buao, no Abe. Sabio parliamentary, you make sure say the appropriations bills, no. Would you ever say, see, I was a project about say, and I clotte college there. No, what am I? You follow up with the sector ministry to make sure say, Unsabeka contract, now be a for ɛno na ɛyɛ ka no but the American is say me sitting MP but me travel the caring person me work me
even when you are not an MP you've demonstrated
exactly because you have to demonstrate say metimi aye ye di mami a metimi aye say bi obi ama me ska krabo no me kakra na me wo no me di ye nti say nyame bua na me kɔ hɔ a ye betimi aye more especially say me government na wo and I media me did say Nana Adom His Excellency best anya 4 years.
Okay.
Now 4 years no. I was say who ban for so ma cloth call.
Okay.
And nothing am so say I was say omuma ye nkwan. Na ye ba na e be bua because cloth call the problems ni doors. A doors. Joblessness wa ha.
Human here.
Human for the people, the indigenous.
Job for the people.
Job for the people here. Very limited. Admittedly, the educational standards here.
Skilled or unskilled? TVET now consider as
skilled and unskilled. If semi-cultural, the number of people are on resumes, CV, resumes about me or CVs, say a person, universities, SHS for any eduman. Now we are a starting program here. Youngest, you know, Munkosia.
At the pump.
Makeup artists, hairdressing, pedicure, manicure, there's a lot of people
So your first 3 priority areas, you know, one is job for jobs, creation of jobs,
and then the youth and sports.
Okay, youth and sports. Okay. I think sports. Yeah, familiar with this constituency.
The sports capital of
Ghana. It's familiar with this constituency.
Because we don't promote it. Or say a new system in place after school programs are a sports and do it seriously. Say to a professional level.
So you've given me 2, job creation, youth and sports. The third one.
And then the third one is the education. I will say you might need break.
Education.
That's the public schools now. Model schools. Model schools involving, fortunately for us, the public schools now are run by the missions, the Presbyterians, the Anglicans, and the Roman Catholics. They are running the public schools. So you better say, I'm new team. You better say, I'm in the entrance.
Pachokoso.
Say, we bring the missions, the schools, the government, and the parents together. Just the same way two Presby girls. Now they are calling. When we have a strong basic education, it will translate into strong quality, free SHS, then the people become trainable. And who have critical thinking skills you can and you can read and write. Okay. These are the transgenerational programs. I say ediba clote koleha. Adabraka odona ni tudu ni nyina.
All right.
Because say nyame nyina wo ha. So ye nya ho akwan. If skills ni share that.
Okay, mama no say Prince Ojinamuma New Patriotic Party or Clote Colin Pesa and so mama ka say 28th February crossroad on the way Salem Avenue, is that correct? Salem.
But I have blog Odo Gardens.
Okay, good. Inti say o share with ya. Ya da se wa jibre say o share with you. Ya da se piece away pa. We have the next few minutes. Ya be wrap up one say me team ni modim ko.
We dey won be chiru, o say yan kan kran.
Oh. Oh, mawie. Odi bade nche. Minda. Wow. Wow. Yeko. Bebamcho. Badaruma. Bamcho. The area say, Doc. Utie opponent now. Wakasa bebre. One. Our difficulty in admitting that enyoma wa no e wa modembo because osusu say e ya ban a otie nyoma wa supem ana etima ma sa akonya no enti a shared glory and responsibility. You cannot take it alone. 2, o share nyoma miensa waka wasema youth and sports higher the center which off my head me say eba agudie mu nsɛm paa saa bia we you cannot write it off. 2 adwuma for skilled and unskilled. Or very specific say watu aso kro ye etire adepam ama adwuma phone bi. Number 3 adusua nsɛm. These are the first 3 major points and our weakness I identify. Bravo, or a member of parliament. Any response to some of these things?
Medasipi, I hope actually so Obama may same amount of time.
Oh, yeah, come on, open your brackets.
Me paucho, I'm say summer started with education now. 2017, Mira Parliament, the first thing I did, and I said I went to all the basic schools. I work law take all the inspection I may and I may throw a letter. My head teachers, known as circuit supervisors, no, a throw letter they can't home. Say, women schools no are in a state of disrepair. Until letters na me de can't home, na me send they call my Minister of Education. Minister of Education or my colleague our parliament. And I may call in China, me say, my sending a letter now. Schools no are in a state of disrepair. Until I was say your boss are schools no. In addition to that, no, I made sure say over 1,000 dual desks. Na idiama sa schools in yina. Until nya dia na me tehwa me just a minyashe. Now, in addition to my mandate as a lawmaker, no, I continue to do that. And that was one of the first things I say. India, because the all classrooms no be open who's an ancolano at cement blocks no so. I won't cry how. Yeah. Just a year who now may about time. I have 3 children. It is a me who say in Kola, what's almost near Diano. Additional me and Koye if say a table ne and Konyane a tables. I was almost
blocks so soon as I know.
That was one of the first things I may a defasa constituency henina. I know dear Edaho. And yadia obi back to me no credit. Schools nina many women have a very close relationship with the circuit supervisors and the head teachers of the schools. Recently I make her say I have had a borehole, a mechanized borehole drilled in the Adabraka cluster of schools. Now you day a story time. Yeah. We are just installing the last set of pipes and we are going to hand it over to them. Now, a day I'm making, Sajuma way I'm making, a idea, many and can many schools no any close relationship. And can I bet then a man who says our schools no, woman is your na debia teachers no necessary, almost taught in your Eman Colano, our COVID work hanosano. They need running water. A idea who here pa into a young mechanized ball or Abdabraka cluster of schools. As I sit with you now, so pa move free how Monko Hana Monkoshe. Because we cannot expect our children to be in a school and to learn properly if we don't provide them with the infrastructure. Exactly. We don't provide them with the means. I donate books to the schools all the time. At the Trome School, I'm mentioning different places. So you see, so my emphasis is not just on one place. So I can't say youth and sports. There was a YEA program one year about 2 years ago. So our program, we want to say constituency via so wunya kwanya nyase automatico wunya kwanya ebia nkola a young youth I bet me dia call no no more than 3 to 5
so wunya kwanya
because any automatic wa bet me enya ta kwan no meet me over 20 youth across our program no ye do am call Uniba College Sports College wo training woman as I speak to you now Sam Ranti and Mama Wanino, yet training woman a sports a field preparation, coaching, sports and nutrition. Some of them are currently attached to the sports stadium, to the hockey pitch.
Is the constituency aware of that?
As I'm speaking. They are able to have their own money at the end of every month. Say sports sabi. No cross Mranti and Mama one woman just sports but I was a woman to me now woman nice so and your woman seeker. Now we say teach a man how to fish. Now said Debia a sikana chair it's not sustainable. So obia wobam money pa chrono coin said the beya or no benyani bottom sika. Now obia and me can't and say Jessica we never fire bonny way. So no akran bottom sika na che say otimi gina ne nice offer na dwen oye de opesa oye na so wo hwe a friend is saying a job losses now. Sa constituency a ye wo mu banks no doors wo ha 2017 ye enkrofo p every adwumam inti se cancer job losses are a policy of government must be responsive to the needs of the people, which means that if you are removing people from their jobs, there were many people me lobby ma womo say yenji womo wo adwumamu, but the financial sector no is being collapsed. Now banks no are being shut down now. What say you are looking for a quota for your people no. As in some companies, Nkachairman said they are downsizing. Into how do they now take on board people? Well, the atmosphere for job creation must be there so that when you lobby, no, yet to me, Doctor, Pacho, and only Odo na market. Yeah, but me too. Odo na market, no. Asa na ye call hono. Na hono. Meba
Prince, Boam Kakra funded the flooring of the Odona market with stone chippings to alleviate the market women's plight when it rains, correct?
Me pacho sawo ko ho.
Oh.
Opening me pacho sawo ko Odona market na. Wo bisa man wo kudu ho krapa wo be hu. Na so bisa man no awomo na be ye adanse. Yatna ha sesia no Osu night market sawo ko ho. Ovens na tete no na omo use na ho ni nra aye smoking no. Ya sisa market isa ovens no. Said the entia said the beya e man na wo mo ye adwuma wo ho no.
Okay, Doc memo atoaso na yebekwa akotwa logosu to pay attention. Yebekwa akotwa ho aba. Yeba is getting beautiful here. Eyezuza Eshi try a minute back over. Edu Brian wrap up Media Yedi Wahanum say no. Mameka say 4 Super Fridays no. Yasha say Clote Collie. The next edition ye Kumasi Bantama. Ye betu aso akodwabo so near conference man. But yaba back to a year BI away there Salem Avenue. Dr. Zenato an area a praise so I'm saying. Doc, the Eben say you are looking into the camera and tell us in Ga language. The NTSC consider the NDC and your person for John Mahama and for Dr. Zenato Ajmanolis.
Yeah, I'm say me from kakra to say ya no sorry. She dani ma jenshi is anima fail like clear akashi. Municipal nutrimo eji local governance. It won't be pini me na akashi wo nyaminu prince area municipal nutrimony. Ni as a member of parliament in fita mehi. Budget ni akeba ni esani municipal keba chuni ye clote kole efe. She municipal actually clote kole. Nutrimo ni achu ke han neken municipal in fita he ni afe neken budget wo jake tomoinle noni aba fe ye bie ni bi yano ni le noni yano nutrimo fe ni municipal sani fe assembly members fe amele am mandate sanitation ne fita he street lighting fita he shi kaji amenyanya metru neken nutrimo in totality ni manyan mawame. As a member of the assembly, even though that's not my mandate, because in the voting right the assembly, and there's a reason why. Koni wakana neke political interference, but it happens anyway. She nibi pi ni one rehebiane is under the mandate of the municipality because the essence of local governance eji wakwe noni ehiwo ye constituency emi koni wachu neke nuchumo. Ona if as a municipality, where 11 electoral areas, assembly members say they are supposed to do a needs assessment. Various areas Koni amena noni esani ametru areas because it's solo one area and solo other side. For example, asylum down there, there's a bridge of originally footbridge. Koni students say school. Many are as a high Accra High. A very dangerous bridge, wooden bridge near Jeme. All of this comes under the mandate of the municipality. Nina can bridge Jeme for so long. dangerous bridge. It was this year no ni Mbafe na ke bridge ne. Ni agbana wa chake bridge, wa fail a solid galvanized metal bridge. Ni work at ni ya from Asylum down to Ridge and back again. Ke school BFA ni ya kra ha jama metron. Wa ke lights in ma jama koni kame chojame. The place is well lit to improve their security. Lights P ni ko na near GIJ, for example, students need a machine school at the end of the day. First, jama doom if doom she what install lights just recently in Honey what lights what install lights here, jama. So now the place is well lit. Ni BP, I was speaking about the Osu night market ni what take break Naka Osu night market mo fam on Nakashi Osu night market ke town ni at that time jama no ya. It's a tourist attraction. She or like she no chumani ye troy jama la so nimba ye na can oven say if achon no one you watch in the oven say this is part of the responsiveness. Good governance it's not just talking, it is understanding the needs of your people and putting the necessary changes in place. Well, I think it's important, Akeshi, we need to create more awareness about what the mandate of the municipality is, the mandate of the assembly members. Because if you are not careful, in the process of campaigning, your campaign is actually to be an assembly member based on some of the things near Kole Obari. And while we must be clear in our minds, Akeshi, assembly members say Amenuchimo is very clear, and it is based specifically to do with the local governance. It's to do with Nibi Tomo infrastructure, Nibi New York constituency. It's to do with sanitation. Nearby, about JJ, the removal of the waste from the beach was something I started working with AMA about. And under AMA, I'm a waste management department. And well, if it is being done, it has finally been done by the correct departments. So it's not a case I can mean tabi and claim credit for nibi ni Jamie fee. But we must understand it is the mandate of the municipality. Why must I be retained? First and foremost there. Okay.
Prince. Botan or Prince. Prince. Chano. Prince, why?
Anokwale New York minji onyemi yo etonye yo agashi ekeme 28 Winneba sports college gameke apasa tuen pa ashan ononji apasa tuen pa ashan ewe tun wo menumu e awa me gbe le ka mete e awa menumu pe le kete e ka le ji chief lobbyist ni le lobby o na ke nibi ba bie wo ye Millennium Challenge School the day school we ni abuema dani nanado ba power anga e majame peke mbia ya school ya ngonglo tulu o fa na bila ka mi na efe ya na kan school tuen wo ka bridge here nika former Snaps preparatory school tuen se le ba di oko ye meeting ka ya Accra high school we le ka fita ya ka le fe nke je le fe You can't tell them. That is more document. I look about the child. Oh, now you are there.
No money fee.
Okay, small girl, you don't know the thing, and I'm teaching you the thing, and you are playing with the thing. Why you do? It's like maybe now, and not now. Now I pay elections. It can fail. Lawyer said, well, I don't know you. I can read is salopita. The last year, I can read is salopita. The bluff, the evidence speaks for itself.
But the evidence is also here.
The mean can work Amaleni. Most of it is Amale. Each one will be a 10.
No, Mali.
What way? e ka ka me te wini ba ka se ni na kan program wa yi e program je le program ni me na ka ten ka e mi me fa gbe no ka ka le e da ka e claim credit in ka school papa school in Yabu Osu school St. Thomas boys school R3 akumotri efe na ka ama 1 Millennium Challenge school agency ya wacha mama yimo bena biona ameye shika school tu e ma gen lolo bi la ka minute le efe ye ni toni peke bi anya ya school tu ni
Prince, what time was in the bush? Me in the bush, Prince. Thank you. Prince, thank you. Thank you, Prince. Doctor, in all humility, please let's stand. Prince, let's stand. As we stand, the final word is Eyezu, Eshi, Eyezu, Eshi. Okay, call it for Boya guy. Yeah, that was it. Doc, thank you so much. Yeah, another episode about the way. Yeah, that must be good. Thank you.